Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me on this BlackBerry Passport 30-day challenge. We're at day 30, aka the conclusion, and I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of what I've experienced in the last 10 days of using this device. If you missed my first two videos, or the first three in fact, check out day 10 and day 20 videos here. They talk more about practical day-to-day implementation and usage of the device in your daily life. And now let's conclude. So the biggest gripe I have with this thing is obviously the size of it, and because the back is normally pretty slick material, there's not a lot of grip that it offers and you're less inclined to pick it up. So what I did is I ordered the skin online from Amazon for like $5, put it on the device, and it is a lifesaver. Like, it literally has saved me from dropping this device so many times so I can use it with one hand while I'm using other stuff. Now, the main reason you're going to pick up this device, the BlackBerry Passport or the Classic, is going to be for the keyboard. This keyboard is phenomenal. Like, you can map every single button on there. There's a certain kind of satisfaction you get out of using a clicky keyboard. The accuracy is increased, and really it's something you have to pick up and try, even if it's just in the store. Another thing I tried on the last 10 days was BlackBerry Blend. I did actually lose a bunch of my footage that I was going to use here, so check out BlackBerry's official video that kind of breaks it down. But in essence, it's a way for you to navigate through your BlackBerry Passport or BlackBerry OS 10 device on your iOS tablet, Mac or PC. Lets you use the hub, send messages, emails, everything you could do with the device itself. So far I've been singing the praises of the BlackBerry OS 10, BlackBerry Passport. It's been great. Check out my reasons to get a BlackBerry. I still stand by those. Check out the other videos. But now I'm going to get into some of the negative things that really pissed me off and annoyed me in the last 10 days and what have forced me to reach my conclusion. So the personal assistant on this thing is atrocious. You might as well not even have one. Like, I asked it to do something simple like set a timer for 5 minutes. It legit asked me, would you like me to search your device for, quote, set a timer for 5 minutes? That's a fail. Something as simple as that should be able to be picked up on in no time. The Android devices do it, iOS does, I'm sure even Cortana does it on Windows devices. And then you get the random hang-ups like this. I load up a website and it just shuts off the screen. It doesn't respond to any gestures, doesn't matter what I do, and it shouldn't do this. This is clearly an indication of something hanging or something crashing. I press the button on the top, it takes a couple of seconds, and then it finally kicks in. But what I'm talking about here are not third-party apps. This is just the device itself acting up. So here I launched the assistant again, and it hangs. Again, these are not apps that I installed third-party. This is nothing from the Android or Amazon or BlackBerry world. These are just built-in features and functionalities. What I'm saying is, you have to learn to expect that this OS is not as stable or functional as Android or iOS, at least in my experience. So at the end of day 30, this is where I'm left. I decided to switch up devices a few days earlier, around the day 27 mark, just to see what I would miss from the Passport. I mean, the keyboard, phenomenal. The OS, it's manageable. The gestures are amazing. The hub, godsend, can't live without it now. And in general, like, just the functionality is almost on par as Android. You can even pull down from the top, have access to the quick toggles just like you do on Android and iOS. And overall, just that keyboard, the two-handed usability is what I started to grow used to. So I picked up the HTC One M8, old, reliable, nice build quality, fantastic device. But I found it weird using a one-handed device now with my other hand just sitting idly by it. Like, yeah, I can reach the whole side of it, but it just felt weird. On top of that, it had the speaker grill on the bottom, it has the branding, and then it has the menu icons, and then the keyboard starts when you start typing. So it is a little bit of a strain on your pinkies. It's stupid, really first world problems, but something that I found annoying. And the biggest thing with that was overall that I'm just using one hand now, and I felt my other hand was kind of just sitting by idly when I could be engaging it in whatever activity I was doing on my phone. So I put that aside. And then I reached for a bigger device, a two-handed device such as the Note 3. Good old reliable, nice Android operating system, very functional, gives me the full usability. I can use both hands, I can use one hand if I want to, I can use gestures. But then there's certain things I just didn't like about it, like the camera is not the greatest, the build quality is not the greatest. I've had horror stories with a Samsung device in the past where I just drop it once and boom, the entire edges get dinged up, so I put that down. And then I bust out the kingpin, the iPhone 6 Plus. Yes, I had the iPhone 6. I then went out and got the 6 Plus, because now all of a sudden using a two-handed device is not the strangest thing in the world. Like, reachability is there, which is nice, But really, using this device two-handed is phenomenal. The build quality is great, the speaker is better, the battery is great, 1080p resolution, all the features that I want and I enjoyed in the Passport kind of brought to the iOS stable platform. Has all the gestures, I mean the basic ones, and the overall functionality is great. So that's what I'm going to be going between probably the Note 3 and the iPhone 6 Plus as I progress from here. Check out the mega comparison video below, but that's where I'm left at the end of day 30. So I'll be selling the BlackBerry Passport sadly. I'm sure I'll pick it up at some point eventually in the future. So in summary, here's what I'm saying. The fact that the Passport struggles with a lot of my daily activities such as usage in bed, one-handed use, use while driving, use in the gym, means that I'm less inclined to pick it up over a more traditionally sized and capable iPhone or Android or Windows device. So, if you're forced to use a Passport, you'll miss your iOS or Android device a lot less than you would have in the past with previous renditions of the Blackberries. But for now, for me, I'm back to my iOS and Android devices, and that's where I'll be until the next 30-day challenge. So make sure you leave it in the comments below. What did I miss? What could I have done differently? What would you have done? And we'll take it from there. But make sure you subscribe for future videos, and until next time, thanks for watching.